Alrighty, y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. It's your average driveway mechanic. Let's get into the video. As you can see by the thumbnail, we are going to be replacing the door handles today. If you have an OBS and your handle hasn't already broken off, I would go ahead and just replace it with a metal one. Really easy to pull the door card off. You're gonna have one Phillips here. You're gonna have a Phillips in here. And then if you pop this off, you're gonna have a star bit. Let me go ahead and pop that off and then I'll see what size the star bit is. Alrighty, so we've moved this screw and this screw up here. Then this, you pop it off and it swivels. So don't like try and pull it off. It's just pop it and swivel it. That is a T20 if you're interested. And then that'll just come off. Don't lose the little plastic washer or your screw. So you guys can see pretty well. We're just gonna push up under this. You can see you can't really see the bottom, but the bottom kind of popped out a little bit. There you go, just picking up and kind of pulling out slightly. And come up to the front. And because there's no door handle, you won't have to slide it forward. It'll just come off. And then real quick, the door handle itself is held on by an 8mm bolt. You open up your new one. Now it's keyed. There's no other way of putting it on. So you can't mess that up. Sorry, I forgot to start recording. The door panel is not all the way on yet. All I did was reach through the hole that the doorknob is supposed to go through. And then I used 2 fingers to open it. And once you open the door, get the handle pointing up, then you can slide the door panel down over top of it. And then you'll see the rest kind of unfold now. Okay, so you can see the next thing that we tried to do was get this little felt piece for the window into its groove, and in doing that, you're picking it up over the lock and making sure the lock gets in its hole. And so now all of that's done. The first thing that we're gonna do is just get the screws put back in, and then we'll go ahead and we'll put the crank back on. It is geared, so make sure that you put the crank in whatever position you want it to end in. So for me, both of mine stop about here when the window's all the way up. Alrighty, so we got the screws tightened now. Again, don't forget the washer. Yeah, so there's a slight lip on it. You can barely even tell. In person, if you're taking it apart, you'll be able to tell, but there's a lip on the one side. You wanna make sure that the lip got the crank on it. You don't want the lip digging into your door panel. You want the flatter side of the two. Go ahead. I'm gonna get the screw in just a little bit here, crank the window up, and then I'll readjust it so that my cranks are matched up, and then fully tighten it. And then again, just for reference, it's a T20. If you never rolled your window down, then that's not a problem for you. As you can see, I'm tightening it with my finger, and when the screw got too tight, it took the crank and put it down. We're gonna lift the crank back up, and just a little bit. You don't need nothing to crank it down, get the 1/2 inch, no. No, 1/4 inch. Boom. Window works good. It's not the important part. We want to know about the door. All right, let's give the door a good close. Great close, great close. And now, door's open. Ain't going nowhere. And it's open again. Alrighty, y'all. If the video helped, please don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment, ask a question. The support is very appreciated. Y'all have a good one. Peace.